You're not hot because you're a bitch. Today, let's talk about why you're not hot. Being hot is not about a physical thing either. It's about how you think. Again, mindset is so important about your beauty. I'm telling you. You know, like sometimes you're like, you see some people, they were like really not good looking. You were like, oh my god, these people are not good looking. You know why they all of a sudden they're like really good looking? It's because they trained their mind to go towards looking good. They didn't sit there and was like, oh, okay, like, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna... No, they were like, okay, I don't look good, but I can make it look good. And then they do it and they go for it. So, yeah. Honestly, like, looking hot is the most easiest thing you can do for yourself. Like, if you're like, oh my life, I've been told I look like shit. So, you think the hottest person did not ever get told that she looks like shit or he looks like shit? Definitely. Not everybody's gonna find you attractive, and you're gonna have to accept that in a way. Like, if you always think every single person's gonna find you attractive, it's gonna like fuck with your mind, because not everybody's gonna find you attractive. You're not everybody's type, sadly. Like, I know not everybody finds me attractive. Probably some people are gonna hear me talk and they're gonna be like, you're not even hot. Like, why are you even talking about saying that, like, you're not hot? To me, I am. And maybe you'll think I'm super conceited for that, but I don't really care. Like, I'm literally like, you know what? I'm confident enough to be like, I look good. Another thing. 1 second. And another thing that makes you hot is confidence. I'm telling you, it's all based on confidence. I know I repeat that a lot, but I'm being serious. Like, the second you're a confident woman or a confident man, you seem hot, because the person can see that, like, they're not threatened by them. The second you're threatened by someone, people love toying you, because they know your weakness. We're human beings. Like, one thing we love is having people's weaknesses wrapped around our fingers. Like, trust me, you know when sometimes you're talking shit about someone and you find out how weak they are, you're not going, oh, you're going, I know how to get you now. Like, literally, because we're human beings, we love preying on other people's downfall. So, if someone ever calls you you're ugly or anything, don't mind it. Maybe, like, to them, it's like you find them ugly, but it's, you know, they're just a bitter person. Like, they're never gonna be there for you. They're not gonna do anything. They're not gonna pay your bills, let me tell you that. Definitely not. And they're definitely not thinking, oh, how am I gonna help her out? Trust me. And the people who always will tell you you look like shit is the people who looked like shit before. I'm telling you, they will not give you shit for it, but they will always be like, you need to change this, you need to change that. Don't listen. Do what's best for you. Do what you find attractive. And also, it's your mindset. Your tongue holds so much power, and you have no idea. Like, the way you speak to yourself holds so much power. Like, people have no idea. Like, sometimes, you know, when you say things and they come true, is because you're manifesting it. If you think, oh, I'm ugly, you're gonna feel ugly, because you're thinking it, you're feeling it, and your brain is like, okay, we're ugly. Like, I am telling you, train your brain to say you like someone for a whole week. You're gonna start liking that person, because your brain kind of like goes like, oh, I kind of like that. So I'm telling you, like, it's all about how you speak to yourself, how you put out yourself to the world. And also, like, if you're doing nothing to look good, like to look hot, then of course you're gonna look like shit. Like, let's say, like, you know that, like, what's, like, for me, like, it's my weight. Let's say, like, I'm sitting here and I'm going, oh my god, like, I don't look hot because I'm fat, and I'm just sitting here and not doing anything about it, then yeah, of course I'm gonna look like crap, because I'm not doing anything. You are what you eat also. So make sure to eat well, y'all. If you don't eat well, you're gonna have shit skin, shit body. It doesn't matter. Even if you're like, but I don't take weight, so that's why. Yes, you don't take weight, but you're still gonna look like shit, because your skin is gonna not speak. It's gonna speak for it. or you're gonna have poor health. You're gonna have like a little gut that you're just gonna be like always like fucking being like, oh, ew. But yeah, no, like being hot is a mindset. Okay, it's taking care of yourself, loving yourself, not giving up on yourself. That is the biggest thing that some people don't understand. Being hot is not giving up on yourself. The second you give up on yourself, you lose your edge. And let me tell you, as someone who has given up on herself a bunch of times, it's not worth it. I'm telling you, like, why would you give up on yourself? No one's gonna save you. I'm telling you that right now. It doesn't matter how old you are, how much you have, what you have in the world, what impact you have. No one's gonna save you, ever. Even if you're like, oh, like, I have these friends, I know, no one's gonna save you. Like, take care of yourself. And also, don't let no man ruin your self-esteem. Don't let no man ruin your self-esteem ever. Like, what is a man gonna do for you? Some people are like, but you know, he's my husband, you know? He's my boyfriend. We've been together for like years. Bitch, who cares? Bitch, is your boyfriend paying all your bills? And even if he is, he should. Like, as he should. Like, what the fuck? Like, are you gonna stop taking care of yourself because of a man? You know what I really hate to see? Really, really pretty girls that get boyfriends, and then, like, when their boyfriend come around, they stop doing their nails, they stop doing their lashes, they stop, like, fucking doing everything. I've never seen a man stop taking care of themselves because of a woman. It's always a fucking woman doing that. Why do we do that as women? Like, I have no idea. I think it's really ridiculous when that happens. Like, and you're like, because they were so draining. No, you took that choice. Because before he became draining, you didn't. So don't stop being that bitch because of a man. Because, like, oh, he doesn't like it when I dress up. He's not the guy who doesn't like it you dress up. Because that's really weird. I'm sorry. But I don't have a man. But I want my man to enjoy me dressing up. To enjoy me looking good. Like, why would you not like it when I look good? Isn't that what attracted you at the first place? I have no idea when people do that. Like, literally never understood why some men, like, get so pressed over that. Like, oh, I don't want my girl to wear any makeup. I want my bye to wear any makeup, any nothing. Like, what? Like, bitch, isn't that what attracted you at the first place? Isn't that what made you want to go reach her, chase her? And now all of a sudden you don't want her to do that. You don't want to be around her like that because it makes me want to, like, cringe. It makes me cringe. Literally makes me cringe. Like, ugh. But another thing that you can do to be hot is also, like, subliminals. I know no one talks about them. Oh my god. Those things make your mindset, like, go crazy. Like, every time I listen to subliminals, I literally have a mindset shift, a huge mindset shift. Other things I do, self-love baths. Another thing that will make you feel hot is by loving yourself. It's like the key. It's literally the key. It's literally the lock of loving yourself. Like, if you really, really, like, oh my god, I really, really want to look good, loving yourself, taking care of yourself, going to the gym, doing stuff that, like, enjoys your body, eating good. Again, like, looking hot is not hard. Maybe to you it's hard, but it's not. It doesn't, like, it's really simple. Like, it's just taking care of yourself, which most people struggle with because we never teach people how to take care of yourself. We always teach people how to, like, do things, how to be more efficient, how to be more educated, how to get more money, because that's what society wants, right? Society wants you to just be their bitch and not take care of yourself and not get your shit together. Because if you get your shit together and you really try, then you're gonna go be a rich man, and that's not what society wants from us, because then they're losing money when you become a rich man because you have more power than them. Yeah, no one has told you that, huh? So that's a rich man's policy. Didn't you see? Every person that are rich, they always take care of themselves. And you're probably like, but I have money. No. When they didn't have money, they did. That's the key. Like, you want to be successful, the key is to take care of yourself. I'm telling you, every successful person always takes care of themselves. They don't care. It might be selfish sometimes, but you know what? Like, that person is not gonna come and do your life for you if you don't take care of yourself. Like, a lot of people might think, like, but that's so selfish. Like, I have kids. I can't do that. You're just showing your kids that, like, you don't love yourself by not taking care of yourself, in my opinion. Like, as I'm not a mother, but as someone who's seen a mother like that, trust me, like, it just made me feel like she didn't take care of herself and it looked pathetic. But I don't blame her. Like, obviously she had a lot of going on. She had other things going on, but then again, she didn't move well as a mother. She was not able to give us her full potential. She's a good mother, but she was always frustrated. She was always stressed. She didn't know how to handle us. She was always angry with us. But that's because she didn't have time, or she didn't make time for herself because she was just, like, so burnt out. Which, of course, a lot of moms are like, but you don't understand. Of course I don't understand, but I'm saying that sometimes you gotta be putting boundaries. You gotta be a bitch in your motherhood. Like, I know a lot of people like, but people are gonna, who cares? Like, do you not want your daughter or your son to have, like, this good fucking efficient, confident mom, or you want that angry, bitter mom that a lot of us grew up with, and then we become mothers and we do exactly like them, and then we don't understand why our kids are also assholes like us? Because, listen, like, yes, it's really, really hard. Don't get me wrong. Like, I don't know motherhood, but I've seen it. My mom had a baby recently, and I've seen it. And I'm not saying that, like, oh my God, you're gonna do it the next day, and you're gonna go in. No, I'm saying you gotta gradually do things for yourself. Like, like, if you like doing your hair, do your hair. Do something for yourself to make yourself look hot. Making yourself look hot, it doesn't have to be, like, sitting down and, like, doing a full beat makeup and going, like, yeah, if you're, like, single and you have nobody, yeah, go ahead, go do all that stuff. But if you're like, I have shit to do one thing for yourself, and I'm telling you, everything else will lock in slowly. Because if you do one thing, your body and your mind is gonna be like, okay, do the other thing, and you're gonna figure it out how to make time. People know how to figure out making time. Don't shit me. Look, when you want something, you figure out to make time. You figure out how you're gonna get that. It's the same thing with time. You control your time, no one else. Like, not some random, like, fucking night. No, you control your time. Literally, you do. Like, today I woke up, I went to the gym, I took a shower, I got ready, and I fasted, I cleaned my room. It's 7 p.m. and I still made this video. Yeah, I could have been like, oh my God, it's too late, I'm going to sleep in a few hours. No. I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna post it the day of because I know I have to respect my boundaries. I'm gonna post it tomorrow morning. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong also, like nothing wrong also to, like, share your time, like, put your time in a nice way. Like, you don't gotta do everything at the same time. That's what I really about. That's, like, I'm telling you, being hot is just a little thing. Like, if your lifestyle is nice, you're gonna be hot. Trust me. You're not gonna even worry about that. That's gonna be, like, nothing. It's gonna be, like, bare minimum almost. Like, being hot, it's all about how you handle yourself and how you handle your life. Mostly how you handle your life, if I'm being honest with you. Like, I remember when I didn't know how to handle my life, I looked like shit. I looked like I was rolling out of bed all the time, looking like major crap. Like, I just looked like shit those times. And you do, because you're not really taking care of yourself. And when you don't take care of yourself, nothing works. Not even your skin, not even your mindset, not even who you are, and no one listens to you. Everybody just gives you shit. Like, have you noticed when you're at the lowest, everybody kicks you down? Because everybody doesn't understand why you're at the lowest. They don't try to do that. Because humans are assholes. We think, like, oh, like, this person's at their lowest, why? Like, it's not even that bad. We've been through all of that. Like, it's not that. Because they don't understand that, like, that like you're also a human being, and when they went through it, they want you to drop everything and like be at their feet. But that's not how life is, and a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people in my life, you're gonna see I give a lot of people advice, but this is my experience, but a lot of people experience that. Like when I'm like when it's my turn, people just kick me to the ground. But it's, you know what? It's because you're always there for people. Another thing that is not hot is when you're always there for people. Sometimes you just gotta, I always say, sometimes you gotta let people fall on their ass and learn by themselves. Some people are gonna be humble and understand that, like, okay, this is a lesson learned. Some people are not gonna be humble and they're gonna be like, I went through everything alone. Don't say that. I hate people like that. I hate people when they go through stuff and they gotta rub it in everybody's face. Don't be that. That is not hot. That's actually kind of ugly in my perspective. Like, being hot is not about how you look. I'm sorry. You can look like shit. Like, I remember there was guys that I was attracted to. They looked like shit, guys. Like shit. And they were attracting me because of their energy, their vibe, who they were putting off, how they were saying to, how they were like talking, how they were like being by themselves. And that's what made me go like, this person's hot. Being hot is not how you look. It's your energy and who you are. Anyways, I feel like I gave enough advice. I know I didn't finish my whole makeup, but I never do. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys ever want to hear any other advice I have, let me know. And remember, being hot is a mindset, not your looks. Like and subscribe.